For 6 days, they heard footsteps in the attic. Someone was living above them. The father checked, found nothing. But the sounds continued, every night, walking back and forth. March 31st, 1922. A remote farm in Bavaria, Germany. 6 people lived there. By morning, all 6 were dead, murdered with a pickaxe. But here's what terrifies investigators to this day. The killer didn't leave. He stayed for days, fed the animals, ate their food, lived in the house, while 6 corpses lay hidden in the barn. This is the Hinterkaifeck murders, the case that's haunted Germany for over 100 years. Welcome to Veil of History. Hinterkaifeck, a tiny farm 67 kilometers north of Munich. So isolated, you could scream and no one would hear. 6 people lived here. Andreas Gruber, 63, the farmer. His wife, Kazilia, 72. Their daughter, Victoria, 35, a widow. Her 2 children, Kazilia, age 7, and Josef, age 2. And Maria Baumgartner, 44, the new maid. 6 days before the murders, Andreas found footprints in the snow, leading from the forest to the house, but no footprints leading away. He told neighbors, someone came here, but never left. 3 days later, he heard sounds in the attic. He went up to check. Nothing. But every night after, the entire family heard it. Footsteps, pacing, back and forth. The previous maid had quit 6 months earlier. She said the house was haunted, heard voices, footsteps when no one was there. She refused to return. Maria Baumgartner was hired to replace her. She arrived March 31st, her first day of work. By that night, she was dead. April 4th, 1922. 4 days later, no one had seen the family. The children didn't go to school. Neighbors went to check. The door was unlocked. They entered the barn. 4 bodies, stacked under hay. Andreas, his wife, their daughter Victoria, and 7-year-old Kazilia. All killed with a pickaxe. Heads crushed. The little girl had pulled out her own hair in clumps. She was still alive when the killer covered her with hay. Inside the house, Maria, the maid, dead in her bedroom. 2-year-old Joseph, killed in his bed. 6 people, 1 weapon, brutal violence. But investigators found something that made no sense. The farm was maintained. Animals fed daily. Cows milked. Food cooked in the kitchen. Smoke from the chimney. Neighbors saw lights on at night. Someone lived there for days, taking care of everything, while 6 bodies rotted in the barn. Over 100 suspects investigated. 0 arrests. The murder weapon? Andreas's own pickaxe. Forensic analysis revealed the killer knew anatomy, precise strikes, calculated force. The victims didn't die instantly. They suffered. The main theories. Theory 1, the dead husband. Victoria's husband supposedly died in World War I, but his body was never confirmed. Some believed he returned, found another man's child, and took revenge. Theory 2, the neighbor, Lorenz Schlittenbauer, discovered the bodies. He knew the farm too well, rumored to be Joseph's real father, but no evidence. Theory 3, the stranger. What if someone was living in the attic? a drifter who killed the family to take the farm. But why stay after the murders? In 1923, the victims' skulls were removed, sent to Munich for forensic analysis. The skulls were lost, never recovered. The case went cold. March 31st, 1922. 6 people murdered on a remote German farm. The killer never caught. The motive unknown. Questions remain. Who is in the attic for 6 days? Why did the previous maid hear voices? Why did footprints lead to the house but not away? Why did the killer stay and live among the dead? Where are the missing skulls? The farm was demolished in 1923, too cursed for anyone to live there. But the land still exists. A memorial marks the spot. Locals say on quiet nights, you can still hear them. Footsteps in the attic, pacing back and forth. This was Hinterkaifeck, the farmhouse where evil stayed, and the mystery that will never be solved. This is Veil of History, where the darkest stories are the ones that are real.